Houston, we've encountered a problem.
Good evening, everyone. Getting ready to take off from the day job, but wanted to reach out and let you guys know where everything's at. So we've been trying to put together a video for you guys for like 2 weeks, and it's just been hard to do because we have footage from before the Jeep project got called off. Then you guys saw the video where we kind of let you guys know where we were at when it got called off, and then there's the video again, and more footage of stuff that we had to do because we had other work coming in the shop. So we wanted you guys to kind of see that and kind of go through it. So it's going to be kind of a collaboration of different videos and, you know, little montage stuff here and there, some time lapses, some work we did on the windshield frame to get that ready. Today being the 23rd, Jake's supposed to be here Saturday. That's what he just told me again. And so he's going to be able to finalize everything with us and kind of go through that, everything that he has there, and kind of do inventory, see what he's taking, what he's leaving, and then that way we can go through and do inventory of what's left and what we're going to have to do moving forward. We do have some major changes coming to that Jeep project too, but we do have other stuff going on. So we kind of wanted to set this up like a vlog style, give you guys a quick update and show you guys some content. So this video is going to be kind of a lot of video and kind of all over the place, but I'm just being honest, like I just want to give you guys an update and give you guys some of that content to digest so that when we move forward, you guys know where we're at.
Now that we have the majority of the paint stripped off the door or the windshield frame, we just want to show you what the surface, a couple different surfaces we found. There was some corrosion under some of the paint. If you look right here, all of this stuff wasn't even evident that there was rust and corrosion. I had to strip all the paint off of there to see all the corrosion problems there. This whole entire bottom of this windshield frame, all of this is severely corroded all the way along there. And what happens is, this is a pretty common problem with Jeeps. Jeeps, as you all know, have windshields replaced all of the time because they're so flat that the rocks hit them and break them and people get windshields replaced all the time. Well, to cut a windshield out, for those that aren't aware of how a windshield comes out, you use a metal knife, and what happens is this surface is scraped with that metal knife as you're cutting the urethane bed out. And then what happens is if it's not protected after they've cut the windshield out, cleaned up the urethane bed, if it doesn't have a good coat of primer on it and it's not protected, then what'll happen down the road is they put that windshield on and there's a molding that covers the outside edge. It traps all that moisture inside there, and then that starts creating a corrosion problem, and then rust appears. The reason that the bottom is worse than the top of the windshield frame is because when it's standing up like this, all that moisture is trapped at the bottom. So that moisture runs all the way around the windshield frame and it sits at the bottom. And that rubber seal, it just holds the moisture in there, and then that corrosion starts. So we removed the paint off the top surface. We got a little bit more to do on the bottom. And that way we've got an idea what we're up against. Some of the pitting is so bad that we're gonna probably have to use another product to neutralize that rust to get it treated to where we can put a coating on top of it and get a nice, strong, solid surface in order to put the windshield back in it. Ken and I won't be painting any of this stuff. None of this we'll see in the end product. So if you were to paint this, as coarse as that is, you would still have to prep that metal and get a little bit smoother finish on there in order to do any paint work.
Yeah, because it's still pretty rough right now. I mean, as I put my finger, you can feel the sanding scratches in it. But we're not going to use automotive paint. What we're going to use is a Kevlar coating in order to seal this whole thing up. So the Kevlar coating has a specialty primer that'll go over it, and then it will be used as a Kevlar coating for protection against other things. Because little minor things that you guys won't even think about, like right here, there's actually a rock chip that hit right here and bent that in here on this one. And that right there is a opening for rust. So what the Kevlar coating does, coats it, and then you don't have to worry about any rock chips or brush or anything like that hitting this. The only thing you got to worry about is your piece of glass. Make sure that's installed by a professional at all times, because otherwise you get the rust problem.
Yeah, and it's a very common problem. I've seen it on many Jeeps. It seems to work the best and the quickest is what we go with.
Look at that. That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
That's pretty pitted. That's like the surface of the moon right there.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty much that's what we use to strip this down. We'll continue stripping the backside of this thing, get it in preparation to weld some different things to it, and then we'll, down the road, when we get it sealed up and welded, we'll show that in future videos.
Yep. Okay, so I just got home, came in the house, just kind of been working on some stuff here. As you guys can see in the background, there's blue tape and everything everywhere. But that brings me to my next point. Basically what's going on is that when we got that message that Jake was going to go ahead and call off the whole project, we had already blown everything apart. The reason why we did that is we went ahead and took the tub back off, flipped that back over to work on some stuff on the bottom and on the top. So inside the tub, part of the side structure was kind of pulling away from the floor. We wanted to fix that. The bed liner was hiding it. So after we cleaned it up, we noticed that that was happening. So we wanted to go through, fix that, put down some seam sealer, get the tub ready for coating, and then building up the skeleton basically for the rear. When that happened and Jake called it off, we already had everything apart. So we kind of just left everything where it was, and Jake just said, hey, I don't want anyone to spend more time on the project until I have a chance to come through and clean out what I need out of it. What we wanted to do was, leave it and respect his wishes as it stands right now, which was leave it where it's at. I'm going to come through, grab all the stuff so that you guys can do kind of inventory and figure out what's all needed next. So what we did is we respected his wishes, kind of left everything where it was, and started working on other stuff. So I started finishing the kitchen remodel. I put up the new cabinets, new header, new lighting, and then I've also been working on the countertop. So this is like an epoxy overlay. Kind of cool. Been remodeling the kitchen. It's been a process, especially since you have to let the epoxy cure for so long. But in that time too, Russ also closed on his house, and we ended up moving him, which was awesome. He loves his new place. He's getting that all set up, still kind of moving some stuff from the old house to the new house. And then that way, he's going to be all set up. And the next thing that we had to do was assess where we were together. And we said, okay, look, what we need to do is we have some people reaching out to us as far as getting other projects in that need to be done. So we didn't necessarily want to put everything on hold because we do want to bring in business in the door. We do want to make sure that we have, the shop in use. Otherwise, what's the point in having it, right? So we got everything back on the frame, just kind of roughly the tub, back half, everything on there. Here my dog's freaking out because I think my wife just walked to the door. But we ended up getting the tubs and everything on the frame, and we rolled it outside, wrapped it in tarps to get it out of the way for the moment. Reason we did this is because we needed somewhere to put the Jeep project until Jake had a chance to finalize everything. As far as what his timeline went, he said he is going to be here this Friday, so we're just waiting for that to happen. My wife just walked in. But anyways, so as you guys just saw, we took the Jeep project, put it outside, and wrapped it up in tarps so that it's protected from any of the elements or anything because it has been snowing and raining here. And we also got some of the stuff moved inside that Jake's going to need to pick up, like his motorcycle carrier, stuff like that. So anyways, we moved all that stuff into the shop. All things considered, you can't be mad at Jake. He made a decision to cancel the Jeep project, and that's okay. Without him, none of you would have really been introduced to us. We know that our subscribers and stuff have come directly from Jake's channel, and we hope to embrace all of you, gain some new subscribers along the way, because we're going to be doing kind of the vlog, life on the road type stuff, whenever we go on road trips, camping trips, overlanding stuff, anything like that, bring you guys along for that. But then we're also going to do builds, in the shop stuff, everything like that, so that you guys get all of that content from us as well. We're going to be kind of a rounded YouTube channel and everything moving forward. And I just once again want to express my appreciation for all of you. Without you, I wouldn't be here in a makeshift office or set up a makeshift office while I'm waiting for the studio in there to be opened up. So we already have some changes coming in as far as the design overall, and we're going to walk you guys through what that looks like. And then some plans for the build. I know those videos kind of been all over the place, but we want you guys to understand. We want to get that content out to you, help you guys, understand where we're at and that we're good. We have a positive mindset about everything that's going on. And like I said, your guys' support and comments have been amazing, and we can't show our appreciation enough for you. So if you can, like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe. We got some more video content coming up here shortly. Our goal is to do weekly updates for you guys. So videos to come will be more inclusive, more involved, maybe not as long, because I understand that some of these have been getting pretty long. But we want to bring that content to you, keep you guys updated. So please like and subscribe. If you guys do want to support the channel, down below as well, we're going to have some links to our merchandise store, basically like just some t-shirts that have the Tenacity logo and then it says 2 Off-Road on the back. We'll have other shirts and other products down the road as well. On that note, with everything that's going on in the world today, I hope that you guys see on the news and everything that there's been these wildfires in Australia. So I would appreciate it if you guys donated to that cause. I know Russ would too, because a lot of the things that are going on down there have not been great for the people, the wildlife, and the community as a whole there. Overlanding kind of started off in Australia, and that's kind of what we're all built around as far as our company is getting out there and enjoying our passion, which is the outdoors. So if you guys can donate, just look for pages and stuff that go directly to the rural fire departments so that they're getting the direct support. Donate to any wildlife refuge down there or anything. Just do your research before you do the donation, so that way the most
of your money that you're donating goes directly to that and supports in a big way. Even $1 makes a difference. Here at Tenacity Overlanding, we have donated to that cause and to helping the community down there, and we hope that you guys will consider that as well. If you guys want to support us too, we would greatly appreciate it, and we hope to see you guys out on the trails. Couple weeks we're going to be in Moab, and I'm so stoked. We're going to have the drone, get some different camera angles than we ever have. We're so good at taking pictures, but like video and stuff is still new to us. So we're going to do everything that we can. It's going to be a learning process, and we hope that y'all will enjoy that. So stay tuned. We got some cool videos coming up.